Welcome to BC Outdoor Sport Fishing with your host, Mike Mitchell. BC Outdoor Sport Fishing is brought to you by your Toyota BC dealers, Rapala, Kingfisher, Yamaha, and the Pacific Salmon Foundation.
Hello everybody, welcome to BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. I'm your host, Mike Mitchell. Today we're fishing with Steve Rae from Lawrence. Steve, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us on, Mike.
Brendan Morrison, NHL.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
So again, guys, we fished Port Alberni last year, had some fun. We're in a new digs this year, new area. Brendan, tell us where we are.
Yeah, we're on the west coast of Vancouver Island fishing in beautiful Tofino.
Awesome. Where are we going to fish today?
We're going to head out west here and fish a spot called Raffle Point.
Okay, sounds good. Steve, you know what we're doing?
We're going to troll for some salmon, maybe pull up some hallies. Should be a lot of fun.
Sure, sounds good. I think we should just get enough talk and let's go catch some fish, eh?
Let's do it.
All right. Little bloody tuna stuff.
We're on 135 right in here, Lake. I think we should fish pretty deep here. Yeah. See, bite.
It's off the clip. We'll leave it to Steve to get our first salmon on board, eh?
Well, I thought it was, yeah, the guy.
That's nice of you. Just
driving there, eh?
Yeah.
Driving the boat, put him on top of that one.
That's good.
Just a warm-up fish, it looks like.
You need us to back up, Steve?
Pre-season.
Do you want us to back the boat up for you?
Can you get the fighting belt?
Yeah, that's good. So again, guys, Tofino. A little change of scenery from last year. Of course, we did the show up in Port Alberni last year for sockeye. It was a little bit different. We decided to bring out the three amigos again. Try it again. We're going to work on our netting skills this year because a lot of people talked to us at the trade shows about Steve's netting on the outside of the net and wondering if that was legal practice.
Well,
we told him it's a pure skill. He's a ninja when it comes to netting.
You can't teach
That's
it,
a
really.
tough thing to do. That's a tough thing to do.
You can't teach
And
it.
apparently yesterday during your derby, which we were up here for as well, he did the same thing on a Chinook yesterday. So
Really?
it's not just sockeye, he's good at netting on the outside. What do we got here, Steve?
It's just a little guy.
Oh, that's all right, no? At least we're into some fish. Oh, we got a double? You got him, Brendan? Yep. Nice. All right, I'll pop this guy off here. What do you want to do with your guy here? What do you got?
I don't know. We'll let this guy go.
Yeah, we'll let him go. You back up, Steve.
I certainly will. Here's a little bit better fish there.
It feels a little better.
That one's gone. Good job, Steve. Nice fish. Good job, buddy. All right, Brendan's got one on here. Does it feel a little bit better?
It feels a little better. There we go.
All right, good.
That's what we came for, I think. Little head shakes there.
Is this gonna be a net one?
He's head shaking a bit, I don't know. These fish have been fighting pretty strong here.
Keep your tip up, young man.
So let's talk a bit about your derby here again.
Yeah.
We just came off derby weekend. We'll have some footage we can show off because there was some great attendance this year, and great fishing. It's good. And so talk about some of the high points on it.
Well, participation this year, numbers are up. The event's been growing.
Yeah.
This is the third year, but for me the big thing is the community support. Everyone's on board. It's been tremendous the amount of support we receive, but really, the beneficiaries, all the money goes back right into local initiatives in Tofino, which is an awesome thing.
It felt like a real community event, which is kind of nice. A lot of the other derbies are just strictly about the fish and the money raised, but this one was more of a community event, which made it a little more special for sure.
Well, that's the neat thing about Tofino is, such a small town. Everybody likes to get involved. Everybody, likes to make a difference, and that's what they're doing here. And, another Halley.
Another Halley? You got a Halley here?
Yeah.
How big?
It's not bad.
Okay.
20.
All right.
That's a nice Halley.
Tactics here.
It's weird. It fought like a salmon there. Took off, was shaking his head.
Yeah. This is a great eating fish here.
This is a beautiful fish.
So we'll take this guy for sure. Always meet. So you can just come up, Brendan.
Yeah,
try to keep his head in the water. There you go.
Keep his head in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Beauty, man. Well, that's a beauty.
Yeah, that's good size.
Take it! Here, come on, Steve.
You
Here you go, keep it.
He's gonna wait for this one.
Yeah, I'm getting the big one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a better one.
Oh, screamer. See, this whale's just coming up and feeding over there.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, like 200 feet out there. See the bubble? Look at him, look at him. That's just his back. That's cool. That's what I like to see when you're out here. Like it's all. Yeah, geez. How's it feeling there, Mike?
I don't know. We got some head shakes. Probably a little shaker again. We never know though, right? This one feels a little better, but no.
No, we want to get a double header.
Yeah, we want to double up here. My favorite fishing by far is saltwater fishing, just because of this. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, no offense to some of the stillwater fisheries, but there could be some tough days starting an indicator all day, right? And you're not moving around, you're kind of waiting. This one, oh, wow.
Wow, that is awesome.
That's cool.
Hey, go.
Now we got to double up. Oh, perfect. You got him, Steve?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, look at the bend on that one. That could be a good one.
This is good stuff.
This is
a double header.
header.
Look like both
This
a little
feels,
bit better.
feels like a
anyway.
Chinook anyway,
Yeah.
eh, Steve?
Yeah, a little bit.
Double header
Little
Chinook,
heavier.
maybe. This guy's pulling some line coming up. And you get I'm getting the head shakes. And this is the great thing. We got high vis line.
We're right.
Oh, you're in closer. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Keep that rod up there.
Oh,
you
oh.
go.
He's
Oh,
coming
he
around.
popped
You
off,
lost him.
Steve. Yeah,
He's
pop
off.
that one off. That's
He's
okay.
off.
Next time I'll keep us in gear, so I'll give you a little extra tension.
It's okay. I'll still fight this one here. I was just about to say it's great to have that high vis line, one line out there high vis, because when the lines can go across, we can see
That is
the direction
actually,
of stuff, right?
That's really nice, actually. I have been admiring that line.
Wow. Not huge. No,
You want the fighting belt?
I don't think so.
Coming at us here?
What is going on here?
What?
Nice
like-
colors. Look at the colors on that fish.
Beautiful fish.
Look at his
Show you
back.
that.
Strong fish right now, eh?
Yeah, they fight strong.
All right.
All right. Want to let him go? Let's let him go.
Yeah, we don't need this guy. And push the line down towards his tail in an angle. It pops out real easy.
There's more BC Outdoors sport fishing right after this break. Closed captioning is provided by Ace Line Hauler, the only prawn trap puller built West Coast tough.
That feels better. Oh, it's initial run there, yeah.
A little bit bigger? Oh, nice. All right, well, we can start to talk here. Okay, so this one feels a little bit better, right, Brendan?
Oh, it does.
Coming up.
Initially, yeah.
Yes. There he is out there. Oh, yes. That's a good one.
Came right up, eh?
Yeah. We might even use the net on this one, Steve. All right, I will. for obvious reasons.
Whoa,
oh,
look at him
yes.
crashing around. Yeah, that's a nicer fish.
Yeah.
He's porpoising out there. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Beauty.
That's kind of scary too, though.
It
when
is.
you get
but
that flash
yeah,
around.
you get that little bit of slack is a huge thing. Steve's got some keep the pressure on for you at the motor. Good job, Steve.
Yeah, we're good. Very good.
Again, west coast of Tofino. West coast of British Columbia, I should say, in Tofino. We've got a couple guide boats around that you've been talking to, and these guys have been really helpful for us, helping us get into some fish and telling us depths and stuff, which is great.
Oh, watch those hands. They make your money.
That's right. I really like this at all.
Oh, and the swells are going right
I hate
towards
it
that
when,
thing.
when fish fight on the surface like this.
I know.
It's
It's scary.
because that flasher
Oh,
comes
it's
up and
so
down, up
stressful.
and down.
And especially when it comes right at you.
Barbless hooks too, right? It's the
Oh, maybe a tiny bit. Yeah, that's good. We're on them. Yeah, like, you know, a lot of times these fish, you just gotta mess with your lures a bit. Sometimes they're eating smaller bait. Sometimes they're eating bigger bait.
This one we put on here, we still have the purple flash fly on, which is anything purple's catching fish out here, right? We had to start out with the matrix spoon, and it's got purple colors to it too. And this one seems to be working well. How's it feel?
He feels nice.
Yeah.
I mean, all these fish today, even the small ones, have put up great fights.
Yeah,
and
they have.
a lot of good bites, popping the clip. You know, when you see that rod pop off the cliff, it sure gets the adrenaline going.
Yeah.
You just never know what it is. Like
It's nice when the fish is actually bigger than the flasher for a change. Because that hasn't been the case yet today.
Well, this is a start. It might be our first double digit.
Yeah. Maybe a 17.
There's head shake in there.
Nice. Telltale shine of that Chinook, eh?
There you go, see that?
Yeah. You got those ultra sharp Yamagatsu hooks in that guy's mouth right now. He's not going anywhere.
No, like he's by no means is he a monster.
So are we gonna take this guy, Brendan? Would you want to take this one home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
a
sure.
good eater.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm into
That's a beautiful
taking
fish.
good eating fish.
Yeah.
Not
So
big
what
fish.
I'll do is, as soon as you feel uncomfortable enough, you're under control. You just lift up and walk back, and then it'll
Still
give
got
you
a little spunk there. There's no engine wash there. Getting a little excited.
There we go. Nice fish. That's a bigger fish we thought.
Yeah, he's a nice
Yeah?
fish. He's about.
All right, guys. That's gonna be the thing. We're gonna switch up. We're gonna go to. Should we go to bigger spoon on this one? You want to try that? We're gonna look at
There you
bigger
go,
spoon
a
on
little
that
bigger.
side.
Let's try that.
We'll go to 4-inch or a 5 on there, eh?
Learning with the pros. Brought to you by your Toyota BC dealers.
Today we're going to talk about a feature you can add to your sounder GPS combination that not only will make your boating safer, but make you a better fisherman. It's called a rate compass. By adding this, you enable overlay radar on your GPS screen. So for beginners who aren't familiar with what radar looks like, you can add this and it'll show the radar images on top of your GPS. This is great if you're out in the middle of the strait and you see dots on the screen. You know there's no land behind it. You know it's a vessel of some kind. It's a great safety tool for beginning boaters or experienced boaters. Also for fishing. Now this is what I use it for. If you see somebody fishing close by you and they happen to be catching a nice halibut or something and you want to take their fishing spot, all you need to do with your overlay radar on is move your cursor on top of the red dot on the screen and hit waypoint, and now you've saved their waypoint and now you've got their fishing spot. You don't have to come up on them. You can give them the space they need when they're catching their fish, but now you've got their favorite halibut spot. It's a great feature to have and a simple add-on on any Lowrance HDS unit. For more tips like these, go to our website. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah. Maybe another coho. Maybe we find a school of coho here.
That blackmouth cohos?
Yeah.
Usually they travel in a big
That was a
pack.
coho. Of course, we're talking here with Steve Rae from Lowrance,
Yes.
one of our big sponsors. Thank God he's out here showing us some really cool stuff on the sounder, how to work it properly, and that's the key, right? Is you
Absolutely.
can have all the best equipment in the world if you don't know how to use it.
Well, it can certainly help you catch fish if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. We got the new 10-inch Gen 2s on, brand new stuff. And the difference between the Gen 1s and Gen 2s is just a quicker processor in it. And it just picks things up.
Yes.
And we actually went to a hull-through transducer on the
Through
boat
hull.
this year too.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's totally added to it, right? It's a lot better than the transducer we had on before.
Yes. It's all about the transducer.
Yeah.
And that HDS.
Mike, fish. Oh, we got double
Oh, that
up.
looks like a good one.
Double up. Thanks, Brendan. Could have taken it. Oh, double header, Steve. Sorry to cut you off there on that.
That's all right. Fish trumps all, buddy.
Yeah. This one feels like another coho, possibly. That'd be kind of fun. We get into school of coho and
Yeah.
practice up for the Shearwater Derby anyway.
That's right.
What would be fun if we got into the school of Thais?
Yes, that would be even better. Yes. So, Brendan, Steve, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Biggest Chinook?
55.
You caught a 55, you liar.
I did. Rivers Inlet,
50.
Salmon King Lodge.
55 pounds. Brendan, what about you?
52 and a half.
52 and a half?
Release.
Where?
In the Charlotte.
Oh, right on.
I apologize. Hide
That's
as why.
okay. That's okay.
What about the biggest fish?
Biggest fish?
Yeah.
I've got a 9-foot sturgeon.
Oh, that's a good size one.
And I've caught a catch-release blue marlin over 800 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah. 2.5 hours on the rod.
I got a 225-pound halibut.
Holy.
And last year, we caught about a 350-pound salmon shark.
Did you really?
Absolutely.
Where?
Up by Cayucit.
No way.
I thought it was a great white.
Like
It's got the
look
same.
like
It's got the same coloring.
Yeah, it looks like a great white. It's like a mini great white.
What do we got there, Steve? You got a coho or?
Another black gum coho.
Yeah, it's one of these black gummers. If you guys want it, it doesn't matter to me.
I don't need any fish.
I don't need any.
We got a coho over here. We'll just release this guy.
There's more BC Outdoors sport fishing right after this break. Let's get back on the water with BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. And now, here are all the secrets of our tackle and gear.
Hello folks, we're going to talk to you a little bit about the gear that we've been using on today's episode. Today's fishing was mostly for salmon, although we did try for some halibut later in the day, but missed the tides, basically is what it was. Yeah. So we ended up just basically trolling for salmon most of the day, and we ended up getting a nice halie actually on the salmon gear too, so worked out good. So we started out with, again, our classic moochers. This is the 10'6", and this is the medium light action rod, which is really nice for some of those, even the smaller fish. It was a great fight on it, right? And paired up with the North Coast NC1 reels, and then we put on, of course, Suffolk's line. This is 25-pound test, and this is where Brendan's local knowledge comes in. So he spent a lot of time fishing up here. So you went through kind of our tackle box and said, "This is what I would use. This is what I would use." So let's talk a bit about this stuff here too.
Yeah, well today, there's a variety of things you can use on the water here, but spoons have been working real well lately.
Yep.
And we have a spoon from Lure Jensen here, 4-inch spoon, and a couple of blue fox spoons here, a smaller size, 3.5-inch. Then we went to a 5-inch. And another lure that we tried today was Lure Jensen Flash Fly.
That's the purple color, which was the theme today, basically, wasn't it?
Purple color here, and I mean, all 4 lures were busy all day long, and we had a lot of action. And we coupled the lures with flashers here, Lure Jensen flashers, and they worked great. We stuck with the same 2 colors all day long, green and yellow, and we were busy all day long. We didn't go 20 minutes without a bite. Yeah.
And then every time we put down the spoon, we just juiced it up a little bit. It's super tuna, and this kind of helped with the bite. You know, when the bite went down, we make sure we juiced up every single time, and we ended up getting some fish again. So this, scent is important. Guys don't realize it, right? And if this is an attractant. You can get fish to bite when they're not biting by having a nice scent down there too, right?
Well, it helps. I mean, we all know fish can smell great, so it adds to it.
Yeah, and then we also put on 30-pound Suffolk's, where the leaders, and we're using between 4 to 5 feet of leader for some of them. Again, with the flash fly, we went down to about 18. So we varied our leader lengths as well, and that depended on the success as well too. So this is basically the gamut. Of course, you can't forget the Kingfisher, Yamaha, Scotty Pro packs were awesome too, and then the Lowrance. That was so important for us to see the structure, see the depth on the sounders and the chips and stuff, right? And it made the show.
Marking fish, a lot of times, we were adjusting our depth due to that, and a lot of times as soon as we made the adjustment, bang, we'd have a fish.
Okay folks, we're going to flash up a quick list for you of all the gear reviews. You can take some notes, and we'll see you out on the water.
All tackle and gear is available at Steveston Marine and Hardware.
We hooked up one here, finally.
Decent
sized fish,
It looked like it wasn't there, and then reeling up, and it came back and got it.
It hit, I'm sure, I didn't feel anything when I set it, but I'm sure it just hit fluttering. I just let it flutter for a few minutes, and it hit coming up. It came out of the water out there, and it's either, it's a good size, good size teen Chinook, or it's a good coho. One of the two. I mean, that one popped out pretty good.
You had a nice jump back there.
Yeah, it did. It came out of the water, right out of the water. This one's a little bit bigger than we've had yet today. Any problems with seals out here?
No.
That's good.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. This is definitely a better battle.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm on.
I know. I got you. This is that blue fox spoon. We switched over to that chrome spoon with a hammered chrome spoon, which seemed to do quite well there on the shock and awe flasher, I believe.
Shock and awe.
It's one of my favorite flashers. There's nobody has it.
You can see in the background here the beautiful mountains there. We were mentioning before there was some fog hovering, and completely lifted now. Beautiful day, beautiful summer day here in Tofino.
What are we, a couple miles offshore here?
Yeah, I'd say we're probably about 4 or 5 miles offshore, right at that raffle point.
Nice. See the flasher out there? I'm gaining line on him finally.
There it is.
As that flasher's gonna come out of the water.
Oh, that's nice
That's
fish.
big tail.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah.
Big smiley. Little blackmouth.
Are you under that line? Oh, that's a nice fish, man. Over here, back up. No. Oh. Come on.
Are you kidding me? He's done it again, folks. The mayor is netting. Look at this net job. Grab the leader. We got to work on this netting skills for you, Steve. That's
You gotta get a
embarrassing.
new net.
Oh yeah, it's a net problem.
What would a show be without a fish outside the net?
Or another fish on the other line that we can't get to.
Go ahead.
Here, let me go over here. You
Yeah,
go here.
you go ahead. You've done enough
It's
damage.
gone. This one's gone.
We have to teach you how to use these nets. They're not hard. You hold the bag. All right. That's not a bad way to end the day. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Beautiful fish.
I'm going to thank you guys for fishing with us, Brendan, Steve. Again, I think we'll have to do this again next year.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It was a fun
Right?
day.
And then, of course, we have a new show coming out too with you, starring you. So to say, Sport Fishing Adventures produced by us as well. So we'll get into that as well. But this is why you come up to Tofino, folks. You know, maybe something a little bit bigger. This is a beautiful eating fish, hatchery fish, Pacific Salmon Foundation fish. It's even better. So I'm gonna throw this one in the box. We'll sign off from there. Thanks for joining us today on BC Outdoor Sport Fishing, folks. Look forward to having you join us again. Stay tuned during the credits. We're gonna do some Q&A, and we'll answer your questions for you.
BC Outdoor Sport Fishing has been made possible by your Toyota BC dealers. Rapala, crafted from experience. Yamaha, what kind of Yamaha are you? Kingfisher, fish the good times. The Pacific Salmon Foundation, bringing them back stream by stream. Along with
The first question is for Brendan. Brendan, what's your favorite way to fish?
I enjoy fishing weighted rods. You know, if I had one method of choice, you know, mooching in and out of gear. What I also really enjoy, especially over in Tofino when you got to cover more water, is fishing with plugs, big plugs, and you know, I enjoy the fight really without a flasher and just with the fish.
And that question came from Mike R. in Washington. All right, Steve, your question's from Paul B. in Squamish. What's your what mode would you recommend to see bait fish on your screen?
Good question, Paul. I always recommend to turn Fish ID off. Fish ID shows anything in the water as fish. If you turn it off, you're going to see bait balls, you're going to actually see arches, you're going to see a true representation of what's in the water.